Hello everyone, it's Snipman. Yo, today we're playing one of my favorite games ever made, period. Just straight up one of the best games I've ever played, one of my favorites. Yeah, we'll have photo mode on. I don't have an HDR display. Home cinema is fine. Wait. Oh, I'm using headphones actually right now. Midnight mode, no thank you. Confirm. Let's do it. Adjust the brightness is just fine. The game automatically saves progress. That's nice. That's a nice. I think that was the printer. That was my printer. Of course. Wow, it is noisy. The printer just. Okay, well, anyway. Oh man. We're gonna watch this. But man, dude. Oh. I love this game so much. I'm glad to. I had it, dude. I didn't. When they announced it, what was that, E3 or something? Was it E3? It was 2000. It was just 2017. They announced it. What? I'm trying to think of what. I think it was E3. It was just a trailer on E3. Which, man, I've been waiting for like an actual direct sequel to this game. Or not The Last Guardian, which is actually pretty damn good. I just started playing that a few days ago. Because that's the funny thing is I had The Last Guardian lying around. And I just never got to playing it. But then this game was announced and I was like, okay, I'm gonna play it. And then I just sat on it then I kept sitting on it. And I finally just like a couple days ago said, you know what, I'm gonna play this before I play this one, just because it's time to play like these games. Like I just can't help it. I just gotta do it, you know. And I like really am enjoying that game. I'm not done with it yet, but I'm really enjoying it. But not anyway. That's like a spiritual successor type thing. Like this was the follow up to Eco, which I played a little bit because I had the PS3 bundle remaster thing for this game in Eco, and I don't know, man. Eco is just. I gotta return to it because I gotta give it another shot. But when I played it, like when I was younger, versus playing this game first, yeah, I didn't really care for it that much, to be honest. To be honest, I was like, no, I like this game. This game's awesome. This game's like epic. I didn't fuck with Eco at all, but I gotta go give it another shot sometime. And obviously it's not the better of the two because this one's been remastered twice now. Excuse me. But who knows? Maybe they'll port Eco at some point. And the funny thing is, I heard they'd rather remaster I don't know if like rather, but they're thinking about remastering The Last Guardian, which is funny because it doesn't really feel like it needs a remaster because it just came out, but like just 2 years ago now, which I'm surprised it actually came out 2 years ago. Now, goddamn time flies, but that's just kind of funny, and Eco's just kind of left in the dust. But anyway, yo, yeah, I love this game, man. I played it on PS2, the original, in 2005. Even though that's not when I personally. Did I actually? Maybe that's when I did play it. I mean, I watched my dad play it mostly, but I did play some of it. Anyway, new game. I gotta go hard. I don't care. I love this game. Matter of fact, that's another thing is I just played this game. Not too long ago. Like a week or so ago, because I was like, I'm gonna return to the original, so like I'll play the original, and then I'll come to this one and see how much it's different. And so that's what I played it on normal. I played through normal on the original. And so we'll try it. We'll see how hard goes. Which there was only normal and hard in the original. It was a normal game, and then after you beat the game, you get a new game plus, or it was just a new game in hard mode. And the hard mode actually had differences from the normal mode, and I don't know if that's kept here. Maybe it's kept, but it's like it doesn't matter what difficulty you play on anymore. So maybe I'm just making it harder on myself. We'll see, because the thing I'd be worried about more is grip. The life I'm not so much, but is grip. We're gonna see if this, since I selected hard, if it's gonna have like the hard mode stuff, like there's extra weak points on the Colossus. Let's see if that's actually gonna be a thing. Or if, yeah, I presume if it's not, then you just have to beat the game and play it again. You know, but anyway, I'm kind of like all over the place, but it's just, I don't know, man, just this game, you know. So yeah, but I played it on PS2. I watched my dad play. I played it, and just that's it, you know. And I loved it then, and I loved it ever since. Even replaying it, like, fuck, I had a blast on PS2 just a few days ago. Or like, it was actually last week, playing through this game. Had an absolute blast, man. Just so good. Which we'll talk about. I'll mention like controls and camera stuff and certain stuff. Like, well, this is, you know, it's a let's play. It's a playthrough, you know. We'll talk about all this stuff, okay? But for now, you know, the intro. I guess talking about stuff about the intro, like, I mean, obviously already it looks like way better, because this one was built up from the ground up, and everything was pretty much everything was like redone, like the models and the textures and the you know, just the light, or what, it just like everything, and that's really awesome, man. It's good. It looks great. It looks great. And unfortunately, I don't have like a 4K display either, so I can't look at it in 4K, and I don't have a PS4 Pro either, so I can't, you know, do all this cool stuff and look at it at the best it could ever look, but at least for now, so. But that's okay, honestly. I'm okay with 1080p. I think it's 1080p 60. I'm pretty sure. But I can't. I'm not much like a stickler for frame rate. I don't think I can tell that well. Like, I could probably tell, like, if you showed me 30 then 60, and you told me, I probably could be like, oh yeah, I can tell. But if you just sat something in front of me and told me, does this run at 30 or 60? I would be like, I don't know. I can't particularly tell the difference between the two. Like, if you're gonna ask me like what it's running at right now, I couldn't say. But I believe it's 180p 60 frames on all PS4 systems, unless you, and then PS4 Pro is like you have a bunch of other options and whatnot. So I know there's like a cinematic mode that's at only 30, and the performance mode that's at, or the whatever performance mode, yeah, is at 60 or whatever. And so I think I mean, I would want it smoother, you know, because I agree, but you know, anyway, that's kind of unrelated, I guess. It's not unrelated, but anyway, I'm going nowhere with what I'm saying. So, but yeah. So yeah, it looks great though. And honestly, it still looked, I was enjoying the way it looked on PS2, man. I don't know, it still looked good to me. Well, not, obviously not like, you know, but it looked, you know, it wasn't too bad. But yeah, it's a hell of a difference. Oh fuck, obviously this is better. It's a hell of a difference, so. And apparently, from what I've seen, it just, you know, controls are pretty much mostly the same. Like, everything's kind of, if not, well, maybe tighter or something, I don't know. But everything's pretty faithful to the original, which is great. I love when remakes are done and they're faithful to the original, and they don't change too much, but they don't change absolutely nothing. Like, the PS3 version was pretty much just a port that was upscaled. Like, in all reality, that's about all it did. You know, it wasn't all built from the ground up like this one, so, you know, it's not like it was lazy, I guess, but it's not as, you know, obviously not like as much time and effort went into it. And while it still looked good, it wasn't nearly as, like, this is like ridiculously detailed, and it's pretty amazing actually. So, and I'm pretty happy to be playing it. So. So a couple things I can mention though, as far as annoyances for this remake though, is Dorman's voice is totally butchered. Like, they raised the female part of the voice, or maybe they added, I don't even know, but they raised the female part of the voice like way, it's so imbalanced, because in the original you didn't hear that I, you know, that the female was so, she wasn't so prominent, and that it's, I don't know what the fuck they did there, but the mixing's so wrong on his voice, and that's really irritating. And really, they can just, really, that should be an update, like just a random patch they should fix. I think that it's something they should fix, because it's really not, like, it's no reason to be like that. Like, but whatever, dude. That's not that big of a deal. And then second off is Wander's model. Like, his face looks a little off. But that's, I think it's just kind of the upgrade. It's like the drastic change from, you know, the standard definition and the polygon to the, or not the, you know, the sharp angles and whatnot, to the, have an actual high quality flipping, you know, model. So, I think it's just that weird thing where it's something gets so updated that it just looks so different. And, you know, it's kind of, you know, but, you know, it is still a little weird, so. But yeah, the female, it's totally mismatched, man. This voice, they totally butchered it. Like, I don't mean to be so mean, but it's really just, the original sound kind of, it was good, and I don't know why they felt the need to change it at all. It's obnoxious, actually. It's actually really annoying, to be honest, but that's one thing. That's one little thing. The rest, so far, is pretty great. But anyway, yeah, this game has quite a long, slow opening, you know, you can't, they're speaking gibberish, and you have to read it, which is fine, but, you know, basically what's going on, he's trying to revive his little girlfriend there. I don't know, actually, I don't know the relation between them. Pretty sure it's just a girl he likes, or whatever. There's probably, they should have like a prequel to this game that shows exactly why. Well, maybe not. Maybe like a book or something. I don't know. There's probably information out there, like, I don't know. But he's here to revive her, and yeah, this is a forbidden land. He has to go kill 16 Colossi. Which there were, I'll talk about it later. I gotta save some stuff to talk about, you know, can't just say everything now. Ooh, okay. It feels a little better than before. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm already thinking like the classic controls, which is triangle to jump in the original, which I could turn that on, but, and I've actually playing The Last Guardian, I'm used to playing using, you know what? Here, you know what? It's happening. I like the classic controls. It's happening. I like me my classic controls. Anyway, sword. Whoops. There we go. Hell yeah, dude. Like me, yeah, the classic, I gotta go. Even though it's funny, because on the PS2 version, I switched because you can customize controls completely. And I switched the controls to what this modern one is anyway. On that one, but this time, it's so funny. But I just want to play the classic this time. Display map, oh yeah. Yeah, the map too, like really, the map was kind of just, yeah, the map got a good upgrade too, which is fun. Now these fruits, before, I could have sworn they increase all health, but now I'm thinking that these particular fruits only restore it or something? Or maybe, because, I don't know, let me look, let's see what it does here. It doesn't increase it. Oh. But there are fruits that do increase it because I've done it before. But I think these small fruits actually don't. Oh, and that's a trophy. But there's another fruit that's longer that does restore and fill or extend your life just a little bit. Literally just a hint. But there's actually not too many of those then. Maybe those do a little, but I didn't see. But anyway, let's stop wasting time. Whoa, excuse me? Oh. They changed that? Okay. Okay, so so the photo mode is down on the before down on the D-pad was, you know, put away. You put the sword away, and now you just use the D-pad, left, right, and well, you can do up still. That's kind of strange. Not a big deal, but that's just strange. I think you turned photo mode off, but I don't know if it reverts it to the controls or not. I don't know. That's like a little like I'm too obsessed with this game thing. Even though I'm really not that. I don't know too much about this game. I do know a lot, but. Oh yes, R1 instead of, because they changed it to R2 in the modern controls. Because I have been watching some of this game, and but yeah, R1. Oh, do we get the yes? Oh, that makes me so happy, because the modern controls O is just straight up the roll button, and in the original you have to do R1 and triangle at the same time, which I like a lot better. It makes it unique, you know. And fun. I like that way better. I like the classic controls a lot better actually for this game, even though I changed it funny enough, but in the original, which is funny, but anyway, yeah. But wow, honestly, the roll is a lot just smoother. Everything, and I think I can tell it's running smoother. Well, the original did run pretty shitty. You know, it was sub 30 and it would drop. You know. So that is true. But, you know, it wasn't that bad, you know. I could live with it. I lived with it. Like, it was okay for me. Let's see, so the back ones. Yeah, L1. Hells yeah, dude. This first one, man. Oh, I was always like kind of scared. I used to be like kind of scared of these things, like especially like this one. And this one, I just be kind of scared because it's just so big. When I was a kid playing this, I was just because it was just so big, and it's big and it's furry and it just the imagination just goes wild and you just get freaked out. Anyway, I don't. Yeah. Oh. Well, that was stupid. Jeez, okay. Oh my gosh, I can definitely tell it is smoother though. And like the controls definitely seem like they're a lot more fluid, I gotta say. So I will enjoy that. Oh yes! This is hard mode. Oh, because that's an extra glyph that he doesn't usually have. Awesome. Because honestly, no one needs to see normal mode anymore. Let's be honest. This game's so old. Plus, I played this game before so many times. This is more of the same. Oh, I love it. Yes, I love hard mode. Hard mode's like my favorite. I think they take more stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he has another one. I know he has. Well, he has 2, but maybe he has 3. I don't know. Well, let's just keep going. The grip might run out faster too. That's the thing, is when I played it last week, I had the like maximum grip, right? It was on my like 3rd playthrough, and the grip it stacks. Like you get more grip after every Colossus, and well, for something a little later, and there'll be lizards with white tails to pick up, and they give you more grip. And I had like ridiculous amount because it stacks every playthrough. So yeah. Oh shush! I just took off half its health, and you're telling me what to do now. Game. Dorming. I hate you. You'll see. Oh, I don't hate Dorming actually, but I don't like that little hint when I'm actually already halfway done with the Colossus and we're on hard mode. But yeah, the fur does look better. Like the fur looks fantastic, and I mean, dude, the fur, man, this is pretty. I think it's impressive looking. Like it's so cool, and yeah, just the size of these things and just everything, man. It's so good. And the music, the music in this game is phenomenal, dude. I do like this game soundtrack a lot. And I'm not too big on like video game music. Like I like it, but you know, I'm not like, I don't listen to it on my own time or anything. I've listened to some of it on my own time, but not too much, honestly. Not too much. I'm not too big into that. Just because I'm not. But okay, you're done. Yeah, they also have the slow motion thing, which was in the PS3 version too. And I actually didn't know that the slow motion stab to end off the fight was actually in the original PS2 version, but it was only in the European release that came out in 2006. And I don't have that on my PS2 version because it's the American one that came out in 2005. So I just thought that was a PS3 thing they added. That was like one thing they did add, but no, it's just a European thing that they decided to add in the future. And it was just a later version of the original, which I think is pretty interesting. I gotta say. So I think I've decided on this game. I was just debating whether I do like 2 Colossi a video, or I just do 1 a video, or if I do like maybe try to do just see how it goes with time, like do, you know, maybe 3 here, 3 there, 2 here, 1 there, you know, whatever, just be random. And I think I've decided I want to just do 1. However short or long that ends up being with the cutscenes, like this one will be longer because of the opening cutscene and shit. And especially since it's on hard mode and they'll, traveling, and then like, I don't know, I can only record to an hour because I'm recording right off the PS4. Like I don't want to have a whole 1 video going to 2 separate chunks. And honestly, I have to get it off the PS4, upload it. I don't want it to be super huge, so I think I just want to do 1 at a time. I think that makes sense. And I'll make sure not to make it too short. Like the next one I know would be short if I just went and did it. So maybe I'll go look around and I'll get collectible. Like they'll, you know, and I don't think I'll probably cut anything out because this game doesn't really need it. So it'll just kind of be a raw playthrough. But we'll see, you know. Oh, let's see if I can get one of the birds. No. More birds will appear later. Oh, well, we can save real quick. Here. Oh, that still looks good. Alright. Yeah, this saving. Now it's auto, that's so nice. Because it used to be you had to select save, you had to save and then pick a file and then memory cards, remember that? And it took a second. It was kind of slow, but so nice. Oh, aggro looks pretty good. Which I finally learned the name of this fucker. I always thought it was like Adam, because it sounded like Adam when you. That's a whole thing. There's so many. Oh my goodness, I can go on like almost forever. So yeah, next time we'll take on number 2.